been the world #1 since December 2016. She was ranked 1 for 29 weeks straight. Aparna, special player.
Well, ultra special, I would say. And, you know, I would actually struggle to introduce a player like戴資穎.
Did I do okay?
Just so talented, is she?
Right.
Yes, well, you did fine. But I think Sanjana did one better. Girl Genius, I think, is the act title for this superstar戴資穎, the first player from Chinese Taipei to get to world #1 in the women's singles. She's won the All England in 2017 and 4 more titles. Mind you, 5 Super Series titles out of a total 12 up for grabs. That is a testament to her talent.
Yeah, she won 6 consecutive titles in 2016-17. She was on a 27-match winning streak. That is just staggering. And just goes to show you the consistency is just always there in her game. And as you said, you know, one of them being the All England Open, one that is a trophy every player wants to have in their cabinet. But on the other side, she's got Michelle Lee from Canada, who has beaten her in the past as well. So she knows how to get the job done. World ranking of 21. She's lost her only match, which came earlier in this season, to Carolina Marin. She's got a tough couple of games. Starts with Carolina Marin and then turns to戴資穎. That can't be easy.
Well, but what we've seen this evening, especially when you look at the mixed doubles and the performance of Prajakta Sawant and Shinbak Chol, they were definitely in better form in the second tie as opposed to their first. And Michelle Lee, reckon, will be more comfortable on court tonight.
Yeah, always early nerves when you come into a new tournament, a new edition. And obviously you're carrying a lot of pressure with the whole team wanting to see more from you. As you see here, she has beaten戴資穎before, but she lost last time around at the World Championships back in 2015, so they haven't met for a couple of years. This should be an interesting outing.
It certainly should be. Michelle Lee's no damn squib. She actually beat PV Sindhu twice in that Commonwealth Games 2014, where she won. Of course, broke 1 million Indian hearts, did Michelle Lee.
Yeah, and on this side, as we take a look at them warming up, you just know that that offensive game, that unpredictability will also come through from戴資穎. And the deception, of course, just outstanding.
It's such a treat to watch戴資穎playing.
And just to remind you all, it is the trump match for the Ahmedabad Smash Master. So if they win this, if戴資穎wins it, they will get not 1 but 2 points. And if they lose, it will be -1 from this match. So a little bit of extra pressure on the world #1 on her Vodafone PBL debut. But just doesn't look perturbed. So calm under pressure. We've seen her time and time again on the world circuit. Just coming back from the toughest of situations. An incredible player that we are lucky and blessed to have here in the Vodafone PBL Season 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Ahmedabad Smash Master, represented by戴資穎. On my left, Northeast Warrior, represented by Michelle Lee.
Michelle Lee.
Northeast Warrior to serve. Love all, play.
She'll serve to start things off. First point on the board for the Northeastern Warriors and Michelle Lee. Can we ever say early nerves for someone like戴資穎? Recovers nicely.
Service over.
Smart work.
Rushes a racket across the shuttle there. Had she hit it straight, it would have gone long. Touch.
We talk about the deception, we talk about just that huge disguise. The hands, fantastic, soft on that occasion.
Just look at the control there.
Forces it wide. She just looks like she's in control all the time, Tai Tzu Ying.
Yes, and it's also, about that superpower deception that we keep referring to. The opponent dare not move before the racket leaves Tai Tzu Ying's racket.
Easiest of putaways for Tai Tzu Ying on that occasion. She is motoring along now to a 4-1 lead.
That is a tricky shot to play.
It just clipped up the net and was bobbling up in the air. Great control on the backhand. And again, forced long by Michelle Lee. 5-1 here. Well, the errors are coming pretty quickly from Michelle Lee. Needs to find her rhythm in this first game. That's better. A flash of it there.
And that's good that Michelle Lee opts to put the shuttle at the net. Of course, Northeastern Warriors appreciating that.
And appreciating the local flavor, have their gamusas on. Wide again from Michelle Lee. She's trying to take control pretty quickly in each point, but it's not quite going her way. Just incredible the way she controls each point, Tai Tzu Ying. There is nothing that Michelle Lee seems to be able to do about it. And with good reason. Changes of pace, variation, deception. It's all there on offer from the world #1, who is off to an 8-2 lead early in this Trump match. We'll take a short breather and be right back. Stay with us. In control. Just like that. There is absolutely no room over there. It literally dribbles over. Got Aparna Popat alongside myself, Suhail Chandok here. Aparna, can she do anything to come back here, Michelle?
Well, for starters, just get the rallies going. Too many errors from...
Well, that's better.
Much better by Michelle Lee. Push Tai Tzu Ying to that backhand corner. Good shot.
Long on that occasion, a rare error from the world #1 on that occasion.
Well, Michelle Lee lucky to get that point, but she's forewarned. Look at the deception on that.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible in that rally from Tai Tzu Ying. the control, the aggression when it needed to come, all on offer.
You know, that rally and that follow-through really reminds me of the way Federer plays. Just so sublime.
Elegance on court. That falls in. Misjudged from Michelle Lee. Michelle Lee, sorry. And it's 12-4 now. That's long. She's moving her to all parts of the court, but a couple of errors that have gone long, helping the cause for Michelle Lee here. 5-12. Oh, so good. From a place in the point where she was perhaps under pressure, converts it to something unplayable.
Well, I think really the shuttle listens to Tai Tzu Ying's racket more than it listens to any other player's racket. Control, unbelievable.
Service over.
On that occasion, doesn't listen. It says, I'm going to head into the net for once. And it's 6-13. Commentator's curse, maybe. Doing a little clean-up job. It's 6-13, Michelle Lee. Tai Tzu, 2 points away from the first game in this trump match.
Service over.
Yeah, there comes
14.
A smash from Tai Tzu. Not the most powerful, just knowing where to put the shuttle, though. That is deception at its very best. The superpower is unleashed by Tai Tzu Ying in that final point of the game. And the trump match is going her way thus far. It made it pretty simple in the end. 15-6 in the first game of the trump. We'll take a short breather. On the other side, lots of action still to come. Has toyed with Michelle Lee in the first game, and this should give you an indication. She has literally put that shuttle in every part of the court and has controlled it beautifully.
Well, we mentioned Tai Tzu Ying has the capability of putting the shuttle all over the court.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
You know, actually, I'm a little sad here, to be very honest. I mean, not because I'm on the side of the Northeastern Warriors, just purely because watching Tai Tzu Ying play is a treat. And with a scoreline of 15-6, we still haven't got enough of her to watch.
Yeah, and there's just no answers either. Just that good to watch, and it's hard for someone like Michelle Lee. You know, she had to face Carolina Marin in her first match on her debut in the Vodafone PBL. In match number 2, she faces the world #1. Hasn't been an easy ask of Michelle Lee for the home side, the Northeastern Warriors.
All play.
Game 2.
Service over.
That's how you do it. Get some help from the net.
Left.
Well, also the point to note is, you know, Michelle Lee has been a bit unlucky, if I would say, due to the draw. Carolina Marin, she played a trump match there. It was very difficult, went down fighting. And finds herself in yet another trump match.
This is better though. Early lead for Michelle Lee. We saw that in the first game as well. Can she find a way to hold on? That is the key. It's never easy when you've got someone as good as戴資穎on the other side. Yeah, she was forcing her deep into the forehand corner, Michelle Lee, then finishes it with a good smash. That's better. Good variation.
At least the number of shots in the rally are increasing now, as we see in the second game.
Just the angles. Incredible angles created by戴資穎from Taiwan. Deception, deception, deception. We keep saying she's such an adventurous player, huge disguise, all on display for us there.
Look at the touch on that drop shot. Michelle Lee struggling. She had to do something special to get it back. She did try, to be fair.
Oh, that is beautiful. Brilliant execution. An absolute treat to watch from Michelle Lee at her own game.
A lovely cross-court drop there by Michelle Lee. Very nice.
That is long from Michelle Lee, but as you said, Aparna, she's playing longer rallies in this game, and that's a positive. Very, very good.
She's challenged戴資穎.
戴資穎.
From up here, it certainly looked good.
In.
It was a very quick shot by Michelle Lee at the net.
Excellent net play. Change of angle at the end. In, surely. Let's wait for Hawkeye to help us out. Oh, it's close.
Waiting for Hawkeye to pronounce the decision here. It is a trump match. This one, a +2 for a win and a -1 for a loss. And that's going to be +1 point. In fact, in the second game for Michelle Lee.
One challenge remaining.
戴資穎loses one challenge.
5-3, play.
Yet again, outstanding work from Michelle Lee. A much better showing already in game number 2, and she's finding her rhythm here. She has beaten戴資穎before.
She's beaten戴資穎, she's beaten Carolina Marin, she's beaten PV Sindhu. Michelle Lee certainly has a lot in her bag to offer.
Service over.
Just too sharp on that occasion. Service over back on戴資穎racket. 4-6 in the second. She had it. The idea was perfect. It's been working for Michelle Lee in this game.
When you want points from someone the caliber of戴資穎, you've got to go for the sharp shots. Michelle Lee, no fault of hers there. Just needs to be slightly more patient.
Just gets herself into such good position.戴資穎, every single shot with great purpose.
She knows she had that point bag. Of course, Michelle Lee, good defense there, got one back, but then comfortably put away. It's 6-all now in the second game.
That is superb at the net.
7-6.
Beautiful to watch.
戴資穎hanging around the net area after the tight net shot she played, putting that kind of pressure on Michelle Lee, but didn't quite get the shot across. A 1-point lead now for戴資穎in this all-important trump match.
Well, it was first time she led in this game, but now the guile and that finesse comes out to play too from戴資穎. And it is 2 points clear going into the break. 15-6 in the first. She leads 8-6 in the second in this all-important trump match. Stay with us. We'll be right back with the rest of this one. World number 1 in the women's game,戴資穎, who dominated the first game versus Michelle Lee. And this is how she's done it. All around the court. We've seen the drop shots, we've seen the deception. We've just seen one floating wide as well. Service back on Michelle Lee's racket. Superb. Much better. This is what we saw early in this game from Michelle Lee. Good start after break.
The crowd loving it, and why wouldn't they? Their girl, Michelle Lee, quick clip down that sideline.
8-all here. Serving to stay alive. Straight at the body of戴資穎. The crowd is loving it because the Northeastern Warriors need to win this game to stay in the hunt in this trump match. Just far too good. The control of the racket of戴資穎is a delight to watch.
Moving Michelle Lee all over the court at will is戴資穎.
Oh my God. How good was that from戴資穎?
She certainly has a map of her own, right? That route couldn't have been planned by any other player than戴資穎. Just look at her, caught in that forehand corner, and she hits the line again. What kind of accuracy is that?
Service over.
Approaches the net very quickly, Michelle Lee. Great anticipation. And again, draws level at 10.
Well, that's been respite for Michelle Lee, that backhand corner of Tai Tzu Ying. He's got a couple of points from there.
Yeah, well slighted. Floats wide.
11-10.
11-10 now. 4 points away from clinching this trump match for the Ahmedabad Smash Masters. It's 1-1 in the tie, remember. Yeah, should float wide as well. Not the best time for the errors to start to come in off the racket of Michelle Lee for the Northeastern Warriors. 3 points away now from taking this trump match. Huge. We haven't seen too many big smashes. She hasn't needed them. Out it comes to give her a 3-point lead.
Right off the sweet spot of her racket. 304 kilometers per hour. That smash. Very neat.
He hasn't broken a sweat yet. Perfect. Again with the judgment. That has been spot on right through the match. Match point for the world number 1 on debut. Perfect Tai Tzu Ying fashion, gave us everything that she has in her armory in that point, and that was too much to handle for Michelle Lee in straight sets. That is a fine win on debut in a trump match, and they said, yeah, wow, that was something special from the world number 1 in pretty quick time.
By Ahmedabad Smash Master,
the Ahmedabad Smash Masters
15-10.
get 2 points from that encounter since it was a trump match for them. And Tai Tzu Ying has put on quite a display for the badminton fans here in Ahmedabad and for all of you in Guwahati, and all of you sitting at home. That was quite something. And really have to feel for Michelle Lee. She battled hard, came back strong in that second game, but it was too much to do. 2 points in the bag for the Ahmedabad Smash Masters. 15-6, 15-10 over Michelle Lee from Canada for Tai Tzu Ying from Taiwan. And that's what it does to the tie. It was 1 apiece after the win.